Yo dudes, what is up? What is going on? It's me, it's your boy, it's Hit Squad 187 back on the battlefield, and today lads we are playing some PC Rush Domovan Peak 32-man server with the M16A3. I want to go over some of the tips and tricks and some of the things to help improve your game with this weapon. We're all aware that it just got nerfed in the last patch, the Armoured Kill patch, and a lot of people are writing the gun off saying no, it's no good anymore, it's got added recoil. Can't have it, the M416's better. Bullshit, is the M416 better than this gun? The M416 got brought up, but a lot of people don't realise that the M416 only, in my opinion, got brought up to the same level as the M16. You had to bring the M16 down and the M416 up for them to be on the same level. So this gun is still a heavy hitter in the assault class. Now, at the minute, I'm liking the AEK better than anything. I'm loving that gun, but still, the M16A3 was my first love. I absolutely love this weapon. I'm never ever going to put it down. I'm always going to use it. There's always going to be that moment when I'll say, hold on a minute, what do I need here? Who are you going to call? The M16. That moment is always going to be there, and that's what I'm going to do today, dudes. I'm going to go over in great detail the attachments and what they're going to do for the gun, because a lot of people seem to be stumped with the new patch. It seems to have thrown their game off a wee bit. They still want to use the M16, and this is in my experience. People that have commented, inboxed me a load of different things, certain videos, people saying certain things, and that's why I want to go over what each attachment is going to do for you and what potentially will be best for you yourself, okay? Now, also later on in the video, I want to go over a rush route. It's a route on this map that I knew about for a long time, but I never actually really shared it with anyone, and I want to show you it today. I use it to great effect, and it really is handy for getting behind the enemy defences on this map. You'll know what I'm on about when you see it. Didn't even realise that dude was an enemy team until I looked up the second time. So dudes, first attachment, the heavy barrel, okay? Now, what the heavy barrel is going to do for you, it's going to give you greater accuracy when you're aiming down your sights, and it increases the total muzzle climb, okay? So, basically that means you've increased recoil. What you've got with the heavy barrel is you've got better accuracy at longer ranges, but you've also got added recoil, which isn't really a sensible thing to do to a gun that's just had the recoil bumped up on it as it is. So my opinion of the heavy barrel, it's a no-no. That's me. For anyone that does want to use the heavy barrel, really you're going to have your recoil management down. You're going to have to counteract your recoil really, really well. The thing is though, if you can manage to counteract your recoil with the heavy barrel, you're on to a winner, because not only are you know, you don't have any more recoil, but you've got an attachment on the weapon that's going to help you at long ranges, and that is what this gun is for. This gun is a long range gun, there's no question about it. It even says it on the gun stats on battle log, long range. Now we all know it shoots at, I think it's either 800 or 850 rounds per minute. It's up there. I think it's 800 rounds per minute. So the gun will go through a lot of bullets in a minute, which is a good thing. That's why I love the M16. I mean, you can hit people so hard and so fast with this gun with devastating accuracy, ridiculous accuracy, and that's with the patch. That's with the gun getting nerfed on its accuracy with the recoil. Do you know what I mean, dudes? So the heavy barrel, it's up to you. If you're good at managing your recoil, why not? Fuck it, throw it on. But if you're not so good at managing your recoil, you really don't want to be thinking about putting a heavy barrel on. It's a last resort. You do not want it on your gun. If you're struggling without it, you're going to struggle even more with it. Okay, so the next one, and piece of equipment for these weapons that really has been in the dark for a long time now, the suppressor. The suppressor is still a valid choice in my opinion. One of two reasons. It's for a specific type of player, and another reason is because the rumour has it it's been buffed. The suppressor on these guns has been buffed. Supposedly it hasn't got the same bullet deviation or drop off, so you know it's still a big player. The only thing I would say about the silencer is that if you're a long range player, if you sit back and pick off shots from long range, the silencer really isn't for you. If you are an in-your-face kind of player, you're always near the enemy, you're always flanking the enemy, you're always trying to get behind him, then the suppressor is without a doubt a viable option for you, because the way the suppressor works is it's got the bullets go slower and not as far. That's the deal with the suppressor. It's not exactly reducing the power of your bullet, it just means your bullet doesn't go as far. So if you get up close to the enemy, you're still going to get the same power. Now dudes, you can see that dude just dropped me there. We're making a push in the second objective, and these two dudes are covering this channel. My first initial reaction whenever I seen these two dudes standing here like a pair of idiots, Right, how do I get behind you? How do I dominate you here? Now you have to remember he's got an M416 with a reflex, a foregrip and a heavy barrel. I do not want to go head on with this guy. So what do? I pick up on a rush route from back in the day, a route that I've been using for a long time. I think maybe on my third or fourth go on this map I learned about this route. It wasn't through a video, it was through seeing a dude just running up there, and I was like, hold on a minute, how did he get up there? I tried it, boom, it worked out. So I decided, right, I'm not going to go head on with this guy. I'll change my angle, I'll change the direction. Boom, Bob's your uncle. How you doing, son? Take a bullet in the head. That's what it's all about, dudes. You gotta mix it up. Now, I didn't necessarily kill the guy that killed me, but look in the top right corner right now, he did die. And what do I get within a couple of seconds? I get assists. I was hurting them the whole time. I was giving them a nightmare. I was giving them a headache. I was blocking off that channel for them and giving our guys a chance to run through. So that is definitely a major tip there when it comes to this map. That route is brilliant. So, yeah, the suppressor, if you're going to go up close, it's brilliant. If you're going to go long range, don't use it. It's as simple as that. Now, the next attachment, and probably the most viable at the minute, and what's probably going to help more people out than anything, is the flash suppressor. The flash suppressor is going to do two good things for you and one bad thing. The two good things it's going to do for you: number one, no more muzzle flash. If you're at distance from someone and you're shooting your weapon, the enemy can't see the flash coming out of the front of your gun, which means you don't give away your position. You do on the minimap, but at long range you're not so worried about the minimap because they may not see you at that distance on the map. You get what I'm saying, dudes? Now here's a quick tip here. As you can see, I'm playing well here. I'm peeking. I'm doing it the way it should be. Idiot move. Run around the corner. Bang. What a dumb move. I should never have done that. Idiot. I was kicking myself after that. That's a quick tip. Never run around corners, dudes. Always check them. Always pick them. So another thing that the flash suppressor is going to do for you, it's going to decrease vertical recoil. The M16A3 has just had added recoil. What's the most obvious attachment to put on it? The flash suppressor. It's going to decrease your recoil. You no longer have to worry about recoil as bad as it is. And that is going to help out a lot of people, especially you console people. I've got into arguments before that you can and can't and will and won't reduce recoil or counteract recoil or fight against recoil on console. Look, maybe you can do it, but it's nowhere even close to the way I mean to counteract recoil. PC and console are not the same when it comes to counteracting recoil. It's a fact. I should know I play both. Do you know what I'm saying, lads? So the only downside to the flash suppressor, and it'll only affect people that like to get up close and personal, is the fact that it will reduce your hipfire accuracy, and that is due to the weight of the flash suppressor. Obviously, it's going to be harder to hold the gun straighter if it's got a heavier weight on the front of it, but that's where your suppressor comes in. There's always an option, guys. There's always a way out. There's always a way to do things. Now, if you watch this end of the clip here, this bit of the video, I dropped down, guys. The bomb just got planted. Perfect spot here. It's brilliant. Look, I'm able to take dudes out no problem at will here. It's a great spot to get into, especially if the bomb's just been planted. It's not a good spot to be in if the bomb hasn't been planted, because the chances are the enemy are going to be looking where I'm standing. But as that bomb's planted, they're not even thinking about me. All they're thinking about is defusing that damn thing. So the last attachment, guys, the one I hate, the foregrip. Now, I would like to get this straight. Supposedly, and it says on battle log, on the foregrip, on that attachment's actual info bar, it says that the foregrip reduces long range accuracy. I'd like to know why. Why does it reduce long range accuracy? You know what I mean? It'll help with side to side recoil, but it reduces long range accuracy, so it's no good. Scrap it. Foregrip out, not having it. I'd like to know why it reduces long range accuracy. If someone could find that out for me, I'd be very grateful. As you can see, lads, the game ended 28-6, I think. I hope everything I've been talking about here is helpful. I hope you can go out now and enjoy messing around with the attachments, and seriously get your asses onto the M16A3. It's still a beast. Peace.